Hello everybody, welcome back to Disfigure. I used the laser catalyst last time. New weapon. Tried it out. Actually kind of awesome. It's weird, but it's awesome. There's like a little bit of delay and then... But anyway, it was cool. I did it on normal, so I don't know if you'd consider it like a regulation success. I do, because we did it, but not on like uber hard mode. I'm gonna run... Where's my piercing? Piercing multiple enemies, but just has pierce. Oh, let's... Oh, you know, I never do this. That's the wrong one. I need to look at the achievements. What ones haven't I done? Saw... You know what? We're going saw launcher. I've never done saw launcher. Randomize a few times, because who cares? And map 2. Hard mode. Easy money. Easiest money of my life. Hold on, I tabbed that at freaking OBS. We're back. Well, I mean, you never left. I just couldn't see it to make sure it's actually working. I like to keep an eye on that thing, but we're good. Open the window. It's warm in here. I know the game started, by the way. I just have ultimate faith that they will never get me. Boom. Before I was able to open the window. I'm so... Oh, okay. It's just, let's get the Q auto fire going. Now the saw... Oh, you know what? Yeah, the saw discs. I forgot. They orbit the cursor, not me. For some reason, I thought they orbited me. Where the... Oh, you know what? I think electricity damage would actually... go so crazy for the saw blade because it hits so many times. Yeah, if I can then get that electricity damage to electricity everybody else. Ooh, right. So I have faith in our ability to do this. I know we haven't done it yet, and I think I've tried the saw launcher on hard mode a couple of times, but I think what the problem was is I was bad then, and I'm not bad now. Nothing has changed. I'm simply not bad. That's the way to do it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, how are you guys doing? If you're still watching Disfigure, it's a fun little... It's a little Friday game. Ooh, my original plan was to get all the achievements, because that's what I did with a couple of games now. I did it with Dome Keeper. I did it with... That could be nice. Yeah. I did it with Into the... Did I do it with Into the Breach? I actually have no idea. Maybe. I can't remember. I did it with a couple. And that's kind of our like end state. Is, oh, you did everything. And then that's us done. But, I mean, this game, they're clearly just going to add more achievements. Because they did that for the Catalyst. It's getting a little tight here. I'm uncomfortable. Okay, we're fine. They did with the Catalyst. New weapon, new achievements. I'll maybe just try and get everything that I can now. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll find a new Friday game. Who knows what we'll do? You know what I have been thinking about is... Do you know the game Surviving Mars? Like a colony sim, Martian survival kind of game. I freaking loved that game. I actually think it's wicked, and they just relaunched it with... Let me out! We're fine. With, like, all the stuff that they added, like, post-launch as standard. Because people freaking love that game. I might do one of them. Try and reach the end, one of the end states in that, which, I mean, really, you could just go forever if you wanted to in like a Surviving Mars. But I'm thinking like we'll get, you know, you get these like mysteries, which is kind of like a narrative campaign sort of thing. I'm in danger. I'm not in danger. What are you? Ricochet. And the saw blade ricochet? I actually don't know. 3 enemies, freezes them, bullet damage, rate of fire. I think I'm a rate of fire guy. Because normally we just use the saw blade, or at least in the past I've used the saw blade to just apply status effects. And that's pretty much how I get it done. I'll take some damage though, don't get me wrong. But yeah, there's like a mini narrative campaign that's you can choose it or you can randomize and just have one of them happen to you, but it's tied in with the colony survival sim stuff of like, well, are your people gonna freaking live? So I'd be interested in doing a little bit of that. So I like surviving Mars. It's a fun game. And I did a while ago, I did Vampire Survivors. You can have Vampire Survivors on the channel. I did Vampire Survivors, had a great time. A lot of games came out of Vampire Survivors, which is fair. Great game. They're doing a Warhammer one. With express consent from both Games Workshop, the Warhammer guys, and Ponkel, the Vampire Survivor guys. They were like, hey, can we do your game but Warhammer? And they were like, yeah. So I'm going to probably get that when it comes out. Don't know when it comes out, in a while, but I'll do it because it's fun. Give me the bleed. It's fun and we like fun. Other than that, I'm not sure if there's anything currently, leave me alone, on my radar. There's a few things that sorry, I'm going brain dead. I need this big man to get out of here, please. Oh, that can hit me? It doesn't just pass over me? Okay. Rude. Yeah, I'd have to say a few things on my radar. A few things I've just wishlisted to keep an eye on. Thinking like, oh, that might be fun to play on the channel. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is, it's not out yet, but Dome Keeper. You're going to be like, oh, you played Dome Keeper before. I know, it's so good, right? They're adding a multiplayer mode, a co-op. Well, actually, it might also be a competitive mode to it as well. But mostly I'm here for the co-op. I'm going to do a little bit of... Ooh, we're fine. A little bit of cheeky Dome Keeper co-op when that comes out. They've been working on that game, which I really appreciate. They're like, check it out, we just want to do stuff with it. I'm not really cone visioning. Oh, but triple shot? Yeah. Raw number of saw blades is where it's at. But yeah, I want to do a bit of that when it finally comes out. I know they're bumping it to consoles as well, which I think is what they're working on first. Trying to get it on like PlayStation and Xbox and stuff. But they might even like kind of do it in tandem to be like, check it out, it's everywhere now. Play co-op with your friends, which I think would be a smart thing to do. But we'll see if it's just like something they can do, because it's not easy making games, and they're not a big team. I don't think. I don't know the number of people behind Dome Keeper, the Raw Fury guys, but I don't think they're huge. I don't think they're huge, so I better just let them cook, you know. Oh, we got a level and the boss. Weird timing. Take longer to despawn, speed and size. So it increases damage. Bullet damage. Damage increases fire rate. Give me the bonus sword damage. I never really go sword damage. But this time I am. This time I'm going sword damage. Okay. Now here's the thing. Let's see. How are we doing against the big man? Well, he's taking damage, so I can't really complain. Anyway, so just thoughts, just thinkings, considerings, ponderings, if you will. Because I like to use the channel to play things I wouldn't normally just play on my own. I'm dead. I only had one heart. When did that happen, dude? Run it back. Run it back. I guess I wasn't paying attention, which is my bad, obviously. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I like to use the channel to play things I wouldn't normally play on my own. I'm a gamer, but I'm mostly like certain types of games with the homies, right? Destiny 2, Bamone, if you will. Elite, Dangerous, great game. I think the shock worked out for us pretty well. That kind of thing. On the channel though, I like to use it for things that normally I'd be like, well, I could do this, but I could, you know, these are like single player. The co-op in Domekeeper, obviously, I'm gonna do with another human being. I'm not just gonna co-op Domekeeper on my own. I wonder if they'll add an AI option to that. That'd be interesting. Yeah. So like RimWorld, great game. Play it on your own though, you know. Surviving Mars, if I do that, great game, play it on your own. Disfigure, great game, just for one guy, you know. So that's really what I like to use the channel for, is to just, and I'm not even like trying to follow what people like, I just do what I like, and I'm having fun with this. What is this, emissive rounds? Oh, okay. Nah, a bleed. I think we should go harder in the bleed. Oh my god, maybe just take a step back, brother. They don't need to be smelling your breath for you to hit them with the saws. Sorry, someone moved my controller really close to the enemies. I don't know who it was. I've dealt with them though. Serration. Oh dear. Oh my. We're fine. We're fine. So yeah. I'm just considering, because we've been doing the same things for a little while, which is not a problem. I do not mind. It's just they're very open-ended things. Oxygen, RimWorld, they're like, well, you could just go forever, so why don't you? Though I think in the RimWorld ones, at least one of the RimWorld series, I'm going to start bringing it to a close. Not because I don't want to play it anymore, but because, like, one of them needs to do something. Run it, yeah. I'm doing 6 damage per saw blade? Okay. So the actual saw damage numbers, not where it's at. But the outflow bleed, that's where it's at. Yeah. More saws. Now, do you have to hit them 3 times with the same weapon, I wonder, or can you just, or with like the same saw blade, or if you just hit them 3 times with a saw blade, do they die? Rate of fire. I did damage last time. Damage isn't it. Rate of fire is it? I'd forgotten. I'm stupid. I'd forgotten. You don't want to do big damage numbers on the saw blades. You just want the most amount of saws to apply the most amount of status effects as possible, as quickly as possible. So ideally, I should be picking up fire if I see it. Sure. Because that gives even more outflow damage. 52 outflow damage. And look, those guys just got outflowed themselves. I don't know what causes the like sudden burst of other people to get flowed into. You know what I mean? But whatever. It works, and that's the important part. We're almost done entirely with the bleed stuff. And frankly, it seems like it's working out. Let's see. Okay, we cooked him fairly fast. That was like restaurant grade food, you know what I mean? Not fast food. So it was better. It just took a little longer. Give me the, yeah. Give me the last bleed. Oh my god, maybe just a freaking stand in front of the projectiles, you dummy, you big dummy. Okay. I've had a talk with myself. We're all on the same page now. Don't be doing that. The best way to not be doing that is to get the thing that just eliminates projectiles from the freaking level. Yeah, gotta keep in mind, that thing can hit you. Even though in my head it travels over you and then hopefully grabs you with the shrink, but nope, apparently it can actually bump into you. Okay, even slower projectiles, it's good. I've been playing Vampire Survivors again. Because I haven't played in ages. But I got it on the, well, I got it on Steam, and then I got an ROG Ally, or the Xbox ROG Ally, you know, the little handheld. And it's crazy fun. Stop. It's crazy fun to just bump that thing out and be like, let's do like a little 30-minute Vampire Survivors, or 15 if you go fast mode as well, which is cool. Hold on. Okay. I was going to see if I could get fire damage, but I almost walked. Did you see me almost walk into that? Anyway, I've been playing Vampire Survivors again, and something I'd forgotten about that game. Oh, threading the needle is how much stuff there is, especially because they went crazy mode with the DLCs, and they're not expensive either. They're like, hey, do you want to spend £1? And it's like Among Us themed DLC, and a lot of people will be like, no, not really. And they're like, that's just run it back. I got one more in me. One more in me. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. Amogus on Vampire Survivors. And there's a bunch of stuff. They have like Ode to Castlevania, and it just overhauls. It feels like when you add a mod to a game and it overhauls the game. It's not. It's Poncle and Vampire Survivors. Crazy fun. But I forgot how much stuff there is in that game. And it's when you start, it's daunting. Especially because you don't have all of it unlocked. At least in this game, you can buy it fairly easily. The points, I guess, don't matter in this game. Because I've got enough points. I've played the game a few times. I've unlocked everything that there is to unlock. I think, unless there's a bunch of stuff hidden somewhere. Okay, the saws can ricochet. I didn't realise that. I should have been taking ricochet because that's just more saw numbers. You know what? Note to self. That could be good as well. Yeah. Well, the damage of the saws isn't really important when you get to a certain point. You know what I mean? The rate of fire I respect greatly. So maybe I should just. Though, I mean, I say this, I'm like, oh, actually, the rate of fire of the saw launcher doesn't really matter. I haven't won yet, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. Actually, speed and damage might be good. Well, the damage, right? The speed. I think speed probably affects the rate at which they orbit. Which is good stuff. Yeah, also this just came to mind. I want to try out Ball X Pit. You ever see Ball X Pit? It's like Brick Breaker roguelike. So you're like trying to brick break a layer of enemies that are approaching towards you, and then there's also like a farming thing which I don't fully understand, but it's like a base building mechanic outside of the roguelike mechanic where you kind of, in my mind, Cult of the Lamb style. Oh my god, it's like Cult of the Lamb. I didn't even thought about that, where you build a little colony sim style stuff outside of the main roguelike component of the game, and that gives you resources to like expand the farming component, but also I think then gives you resources to upgrade your run and unlock new characters. Okay, I killed him before he double swiped me. I would have just quit YouTube if he hit me again. That's a lie, kind of. Give me the fire. But yeah, so I might try that out. It seems fun. It might be fun to just dip into for a little bit. I don't know the extent, the depth of that game, but I've seen people play it and it seems interesting, so I'll maybe give it a whirl. You know what I mean? But if I'm doing that, I don't want to overload the Chanel, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get like a series done. Which means I'm probably going to conclude one of the Rim Worlds, not by just going, hey, we're done, but by actually beating the game, because I beat the game once? Twice, maybe? I actually don't remember. I definitely beat it once. Because I did the. You gotta keep the like Emperor happy, It's not called the Emperor. Let me live. I'm so bad. I think a panic sets in. It's probably because I haven't recorded this in... Well, I've done them recently, but before then, so long. Because I was going away for 3 weeks, or like almost 4 weeks. I was like, I need a backlog of these. I recorded so many of these in a row that then I didn't do it for like 3 months. It's crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, leadership. I want to finish a RimWorld, like by winning, not just by everybody dying, which happens to me all the time. I think leave me. I think the big saws are the ricochet saws. Which actually is good to know, because that means we're actually getting a lot of ricochet saws. So the ricochet was definitely worth it, and you never know, it might make the difference. Fire good. Give me more vision. I feel like part of our issue is I don't see anything coming. Well, I don't see the enemies coming, and then I'm like, quick, I need to dodge the enemy, so I naturally dodge directly into the path of an oncoming bullet. Which I guess is a skill issue. I hate to admit it, but it is. Sure. Big circle vision. That was scary. Bigger circle vision. See more things. Haven't got anywhere near the absorption of experience. You know what? That's something... Oh god, I'm tangenting all over the place. That's something I noticed in Vampire Survivors. Is default, you've got to be real close to a gem to pick it up. You can get decent, like, expansions to your... Oh my god! Where did that come from? I'm so bad. I'm so bad and I hate me. Do you hate me as well? Because it's deserved. What I was saying is gems are so difficult to pick up to start with, but they get way easier to pick up later. A lot like this, where it's like, God, I gotta go grab everything, and then eventually you get the big suck and the light beam, and it's like, and then job's done. Anyway, I was having a good time with that, and I'm having a good time with this. But I'll be back. I'll be back, and I'm bitter now that I got owned 3 times in a row. Perhaps our worst performance literally ever. I'm gonna practice. That's a lie, I'm not. No, actually, maybe I will. I might play it on the ally and try and learn some of this. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description and the notification button. And I'll see you all in the next one. See ya!